Good morning, everyone. How y'all doing this morning? Hey, it's a good day. It's gonna be a good day, and I hope you have a good day. This morning, we want to talk about Colorado Buffaloes and Coach Prime. The topic of the day is I got a feeling everything is gonna be all right this year for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes. The reason why I say that, I think we're in better shape this year than last year. Coach Prime said it last year when he took his first loss, when the team took the first L against Oregon. You better get me now because this is the worst we ever gonna be. I'm telling you, the things that Coach Prime has done this year, this off season, I got a feeling, y'all, everything's gonna be all right. The things that I have been seeing through well off media videos that he been posting during their strength and condition program, I like the vibe they got going on up there. I like how well they get along up there. The offensive line, the defensive line, all of them, it look like they coming together as one. They competing, even though they haven't had the pads on. But right now, I still have a feeling everything's going to be all right with Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. If you're tuning in right now, if you don't mind, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I really would appreciate it if you do that. And if you tune in later on, also hit my like button, subscribe to my channel. I'm telling you, I really would appreciate that if you do. I got a feeling everything gonna be all right. Let's look at last year, just for a brief minute. I don't like to live in the past, but let's look at last year. The reason why I'm telling you everything's gonna be all right. Last year we had the offensive coordinator named Sean Lewis, right? Now this year we have our offensive coordinator, Pat Sherman. Pat Sherman, former NFL football coach, used to coach for the New York Giants. He was the head coach. And he also was the former offensive coordinator, was the former offensive coordinator for the Denver Broncos. So Pat Sherman has put a game plan together before, know how to put a game play up before. And recently, a couple of weeks ago, they interviewed him. He said this is the most exciting he ever been since he been coaching because he knows what's in the building. He was there at the end last year, and he know the tools that he have this year to be successful. That's why he can't wait to get this year started. That's why he's excited about this year. Pat Sherman knows NFL talent, and he should know college talent. Yeah, I'm telling you, Pat Sherman is a better offensive minded coach than Sean Lewis. Pat Sherman going to install a running game for them this year. I'm telling you, everything is going to be all right. I'm confident in Pat Sherman that when we get a lead in the fourth quarter, let's say we're up by 20 or two touchdowns, Pat Sherman know how to stall that game with a running game. He know how to eat time off that clock. It's all about surviving to the next game. That's what it's all about. And that's why I have a feeling everything is going to be all right. Also, last year, our defensive coordinator was who? Charles Kelly. This year, our defensive coordinator is Robert Leviston. Robert Leviston is from the Cincinnati Bengals organization. Robert Leviston was the defensive back coach and the safety coach. The only negative thing about this hire is he never put a defensive plan together that I know of. He never called a defensive game before that I know of. So that's going to be a challenge. And he might need 2 to 3 games to get his feet wet. Because really, he might struggle. He might have some struggles at times because the college game is different than the NFL game. But I'm sure the coaches on the defensive staff, Warren Sapp, Damian Lewis, they don't play in NFL too, and they don't play college ball too. So I'm sure they're gonna be a much more asset to him by putting a game plan together. And also, you still got Pat Sherman there. By him being an offensive coordinator, he go up against defenses. He don't watch enough tapes in his life to know to help him. So I feel good about the coaching on Coach Prime's staff this year. That's why I have a feeling everything's gonna be all right. And plus, we got the best quarterback in the conference. We got the best quarterback in the conference in Shedeur Sanders. 3,500-yard passing last year, 30 touchdown passes thrown, and 3 interceptions only. Only. That was in the Pac-10 last year. So now we're in the Big 12. I expect Shedeur to have a better season this year and be in the conversation for the Heisman Trophy winner. I really do. I honestly do. This is his last year. He's grown. He's not mature. He was good at Jackson State 2 years ago. He was good there. He put up numbers there. But the question was that everybody were answering had the question about, and so did I. Can he play in a Power Five conference? And last year, he showed me he could. Only problem I had with Shedeur last year, he held the ball too long. He held the ball too long, trying to wait for the big play, or wasn't nobody open. He went on Cam Newton 4th and 1 podcast say only thing he didn't like about the offense because the receivers had option routes to run. You know, he want to know where his receivers gonna be at all times, and I can understand that as a quarterback because I used to be a quarterback, so I can understand that. Especially when your line wasn't that good and that defense was putting that pressure on you. Yeah, you got 1,002. That clock going off in your brain. You got 3 seconds to get rid of that football. If that offensive line can hold up for Shedeur between 2.5 to 3 seconds, Shedeur gonna pick him apart because he's the best pocket passer quarterback in the college football this year. And he was that last year, to me, from what I saw from him and other college players. My thing is, if Shedeur, whenever a play break down and that receiver ain't open, 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, Shedeur need go and make up his mind and go and run. Don't run backwards, run forward. Get 2 yards instead of losing 5 yards. Get 1 yard instead of losing 12 yards. Don't put your defense, don't put your offense in a bad predicament. I'd rather be 2-9, 2nd and 9, than 2nd and 16. That's the only thing Shedeur need to concentrate on and be mindful of. Stay focused. Don't be going out there doing this. That put a target on your back. Be more mature this year. Be the leader that this team gonna need, especially in a tight game. They need leadership. The team didn't have leadership last year, but still, with his experience and the things that he's grown from, I believe they're gonna be all right. I still say we got the best quarterback in the conference. That's why I'm keep continuing to say everything's gonna be all right. We got two. We got two. Now, the wide receiver group, we have it there. I'm sure we're gonna lose probably two. I say two wide receivers through the transfer portal. But I don't think they're gonna be major people that we're gonna lose because they deep in that. They real deep. They real deep in that wide receivers group. They real deep. We got Will Shepard coming in from Vanderbilt. I think he'll be in once he graduates, probably in July or August. We also got Jimmy Horn Jr. coming back. Jimmy Horn Jr. was the second leading receiver last year. So I'm expecting him to be better this year. Last year, he had a lot of drops. He dropped a lot of passes last year. This year, he can't do that. He can't do that because he got competition in the room for him. People are coming there to take his spot. People are coming there to take his slot position away from him. And if Jimmy Horn don't perform, and if he start off by he gonna start, cause Coach Prime loyal to him. If he start off by dropping passes, they got a dude named LaJonte Webster gonna be there to get that spot. And Jimmy Horn, and once that boy hit the field, Jimmy Horn ain't getting that spot back. He might get some playing time if they go 5 wide, but just starting off, he ain't gonna get that spot, y'all. LaJonte Webster is a dog. I looked at the films from it. His route running, crispy. He know what he's doing on that field, y'all. I'm telling you, this boy gonna be something to deal with. The Big 12 ain't ready for this, y'all. That's why I got a feeling this year we gonna be all right. Also in that wide receiver room, we ain't even mentioned Travis Hunter. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you don't mind. I need 20 people to subscribe to my channel, and I'll be perfect. Appreciate that. And that wide receiver, we ain't said nothing about Travis Hunter. We know Travis Hunter's a good wide receiver. He proved that last year. Travis Hunter is him, and he playing both sides of the ball. We keep taking Travis Hunter for granted, but Travis Hunter is him. He's gonna be in tension for that Heisman Trophy winner, and I'm predicting he'll be the #1 draft pick of college football next year. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I need 20 people to subscribe if you don't mind. Also, on that wide receiver group that we hadn't talked about, that's coming in. They coming in. Baby T.O. Remember that name. Baby T.O., Traylon Miller, and Cam Michael. Them 3 dogs right there, they dogs, y'all. The future is bright for Colorado for those 3 wide receivers, especially next year. I predict all 3 on the start at wide receiver next year. They going to get some playing time this year. You can count on that. Baby T.O., Cam Michael, and Traylon Miller. Remember those names. Going into spring practice, and will they make? I don't. They won't make it out this spring. They still in high school. They graduate in May and June, so they'll make it through summer camp. But when they get there, you're gonna hear those names. Coach Prime already talked about them 2 days ago on Well Off Media. They some real dogs. He said he can't wait till they get there. I'll tell you, man. I got a feeling, y'all, everything's gonna be all right for Colorado. And that Simmons dude also. They got a dude named on the Simmons named Simmons. I heard he's pretty good. Timmons, I mean Timmons. Remember that name at the wide receiver group, and a name that we keep overlooking. I don't know why I keep overlooking this dude at that wide receiver position. Omar Miller. He had a good game against USC last year. Remember, he caught all those passes, but somehow after that game, he just went. I don't know if he wasn't focused. I don't know if he was nervous, or I don't know. But I'm hoping he has gotten better and he have a breakout year this year. I think he's gonna be the number. He's gonna be 4th on the depth chart. Let's see: Travis Hunter, Will Shepard, Jimmy Horn Jr., LaJonte, then Omar. Yeah, he'll be the 5th. He's gonna be the 5th wide receiver. Omar Miller. He got the size. Speed is okay. It ain't no blazing speed, but I think he's gonna be on the 5th. He'll be the 5th. He's gonna be Travis Hunter back up. Put it like that. When Travis Hunter ain't on the field, Omar Miller gonna be in his spot. He gonna be Travis Hunter back up, and Will Shepard back up. Wide receiver gonna be. It gonna come down to one of them freshmen. Oh yeah, it gonna come down to Traylon Miller or Baby T.O., who gonna come in that over there for Will Shepard. I think the Y. Let's see, Y. The X. No, the Y. The Y wide receiver. It gonna be one of those compete and gonna be the bag up. And Dylan Edwards, we looking for him to play some in the slot. I don't think they want to use him this year and then running back that heavy because of his size, because it didn't work last year. I think they want to use him out wide more. on them sweep plays, on the reverse plays, and put him in the slot. Cause he gonna be a matchup nightmare for anybody who come up against him. He just got that speed, y'all. He should be probably the fastest player on the team. But that dude named Cam McHale, shit, yeah, he just to close it to him now. I'm telling you. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. Let's talk about this offensive line. The player I'm looking for to dominate this year is gonna be the freshman himself. Yeah, this freshman this year, Jordan Seaton for IMG Academy. This dude, man, he got. I seen the highlights. I seen the film work. He got the foot speed. He got the footwork. He got the hands. He know how to use his hands. Only question that I had was his upper body strength because I seen in that All-Star game when they were going through the drills, the dude that were rushing him was getting up on his pad and pushing him backward toward the quarterback. But during this training they got up there, the strength conditioning program is paying off. Jordan Seaton on bulked up top, and he more stronger. When they were going through the drill, when I seen on well-off meeting, when they were rushing him, oh, they couldn't get to him. He couldn't push him. When you see Coach Mo, they got the camera on Coach Mo. Coach Mo was saying, "Boy, wow, I didn't know this dude was gonna be that good. This dude, yeah, Jordan Seaton is him. It's him. The dude know how to carry himself on the field and off the field. Jordan Seaton is gonna dominate y'all. He's gonna dominate. He's going to dominate this year. May take him a 1 or 2 games to get his feet wet and get his confidence up because he's new to the college football game. But once he get his confidence up, once he once he get his confidence up, he going to dominate that offensive line. He going to dominate the defense opponent. They must run that ball behind Jordan Seaton many times as they can. Yeah, got to if they want to win. And I know Coach Prime want to win this year because this is Shador and Shiloh and Travis last year. They will be all right. I got a feeling Coach Prime in Colorado is going to be all right. And on the defense side of the football, only question that I got, like I always said this week, this whole week and last week, only question that I got, and I hope I'm proven wrong, is the middle linebacker and the defensive back, the opposite side of Travis Hunter. And another dog on that defensive line. Three positions. It's Coach Prime or if somebody can come through and show me. I'm not worried about the defensive end. I'm not worried about the pass rush because I think we covered. I'm not worried about the safety position. Only if Shiloh have improved, I think we're gonna be all right. With what's his name? Simeon Craig back there. Cameron Simeon Craig back there. He'll put them pads on. He ain't scared to hit you. He ain't scared to come up and pop you. I'm all right back there in the safety. It's the middle linebacker. They keep telling me this dude named Jalen Webster is that him. They keep telling me that. I keep saying that. Jalen Webster is him. That's what they keep telling me. But I got to see for myself. When I look at Jalen Webster, I seen his traits. He's short and he don't weigh that much. But they say he got a good IQ. Well, they saying that about Trevor Wood got an IQ. And I definitely don't want to see him. But they say this dude is tough. I haven't seen no film work on him, but I just want to see how he react this spring and during this spring game if he is him. Because they put them pads on the 14th. They put them, yeah, the 14th. 7 days from now, they put them pads on. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, sir. It's time to go to work now. It's time to put them pads together, y'all. I'll tell you, man, it's time for some popping. So on that defensive line, I like what we got up there. Chindozi, Block Bully. Yeah, he gonna be dangerous, y'all. He gonna hold up his end of the bargain. And on the other side of him, McNeil. McNeil was good last year. At the end part of last year, he gonna hold up his end of the bargain. But they gonna need some bag up. They need some depth on that defensive line. Now that uh Terrian Terrian Carter, I gotta see how he gonna work out. He on the defensive line also. Who that Coach also on the line too, I think. So I think Coach Prime need another defensive lineman that's a dog to give Chindozen and McNeil a break. Yeah, they gonna have to rotate that defensive line because that defensive line is they trying to come. They coming with it. They gonna get tired. So Coach Prime gonna need somebody to fill in for them when they come off the field. So on that defensive end, Quincy Wiggins from LSU, we're gonna see what he know on tape and on film. He's him. BJ Green. Now I seen some tapes of him a couple days ago. Yeah, he act like he kind of lazy at times. So yeah, I saw that on somebody else's podcast. They were highlighting it. I don't forgot what it was. It was 2 days ago. They were showing me some. They were showing film and breakdowns of BJ Green. He didn't hustle that much. Now he put pressure on a quarterback, but on a running play, I don't know about that, yeah. So I believe Coach Frying them gonna get that out of him. They gonna get that out, and Warren Sapp them are gonna get that out of him. Yeah. And then again, if Coach Frying don't find no middle linebacker, BJ Green got the side to play that middle linebacker. If somebody there to teach him how to read the gaps and how when to attack. And one thing about the linebackers didn't do last year, they didn't attack the gaps right, and they couldn't cover that slant route. They couldn't go deep back. They didn't cover enough depth back in the back to cover that slant route. And them teams that's kept eating them up with it. Slant pass, especially Colorado State. Every time you seen that number 14 come across the middle. Oh, it don't matter if it's on Travis Hunter, he was catching. And that quarterback was throwing dimes to him straight across the middle. 5 yards up the field and straight across the middle. Right behind the linebackers and right in front of the defensive back and the safety. That's the thing that Colorado can't let happen this year. Just can't let it happen this year. So on that cornerback on the defensive side, I'm looking for Travis J to have a good spring practice this year. I hope he don't let me down. He's 6'2", 210 pounds, transferred in from Florida State. I'm looking for Travis J. He was injured last year to come up and be that top dog over there. I'm looking for him to battle Kamada McClain for that starting left defensive back on the left side of Travis Hunter. Travis J. Remember that name. Him and Kamada McClain. And we can't forget about Omar Cooper and Carter Stoudemire. They gonna push them too. Kendrick Bree Love. Who else we got over there? DJ McKinnon. Is he over there? I don't know. Also Preston Hard. But I think Preston Hard, the transfer of Liberty, I think he got to play that nickel position. He covered the slot. I think he's fluid enough to do that. I believe he can do that. I'm counting on him to do that, rather. That's why I'm thinking they're going. So, with that, Jalen Miller Jones Sr., he also looking for him to step up this year. I'm looking for him to good things for him this year. Levante Bentley, he was the starting linebacker last year. We're gonna see what he's gonna do this year. I hope he gotten better. We got Miles Sletcher. He's coming back this year. I hope he's gotten better. Don't want to see him on the field as a starter. Who else? Who I'm overlooking? I'm overlooking somebody. Another person that we don't talk about. It's two people on that defensive side we don't talk about that much. Eric Brantley Jr. Senior. We got to look out for him, see what he gonna do. Brandon Davis Swain. We got to look at him and see how he gonna do. Oh, I know. I forgot about Sam Okalaka, Pitt. I don't know how I forget about him. Oh, he gonna start. Oh, he gonna start. Oh yeah, I forgot all about him, y'all. Yeah, he gonna start. I think he gonna beat out Quincy Wiggins from LSU. That dude from Pitt, he got a motor, man. He has a motor, and he has the size. Dude is deadly. And I also forgot about Anquin Barnes, the transfer from Alabama. So, like I said, they're gonna have some depth on the defensive line because they got to keep that rotation going. Who else I'm forgetting? I'm forgetting somebody else. J.J. Hawkins. I'm forgetting about him. He gonna give us a look at, and that's about it. That's about it. That's how it's gonna go. And we know we got somebody hit the transfer portal. Jack Jack hit the transfer portal. He was a starter on the offensive line, but we shouldn't miss him. Also, the lone snapper on the special team, we got to find somebody to replace him. Well, I sure hope Coach Prime go find a kicker. I'm just not happy with Felix. I wasn't happy with him at all last year. None whatsoever. I know his dad played in the NFL for a long time, and I think he an announcer now. I'm sure Coach Prime trying to keep those pipelines open in the NFL, but still, Coach, he got to do better than he did last year. And Mata, I hope he don't got strength in his leg because them kicks the line drives he was kicking last year, but he was good now. He was making them field goals. So special team can cost you a game or two. They can if you ain't careful. It can cost you. Well, that's my take this morning, y'all. Like I said, I got a feeling everything's gonna be all right. I still say we're gonna win the Big 12 this year, and I'm looking for good things from Colorado and Coach Prime this year. Once again, thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all be blessed, and I shall talk to y'all tonight at 8 o'clock. I hope you're there. Y'all, peace out. Be blessed.